Hello YouTube and welcome back to episode 5 of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So last episode we managed to do the last shrine on the plateau. So in this episode we are going to go to the church thing and yeah, we're going to see where we get on from there. So yeah, we'll get straight on into it. So as you can see we're heading over to that purple marker, just over there. Oh, there's some guys sleeping down there. Near. Also thingy there. Try and get. Assuming this is how you do it. Wait. That could have went bad. There's a chest here. Oh, oh. Nice. Wait. We take on these guys as well. Right, figure out what the best way to do this is. Only got 1 hour left. And I don't want to be using that. Oh well, get over there. It's a mistake. That'll. There we go. Kill them. Grab this seed stick as well because it'll help with the health. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is going to fast travel to the Shrine of Resurrection. The Temple of Time, that's it. That's the name. That's the one. So yeah, we're going to fast travel over to the Temple of Time. Not fast travel, but walk over. If there's anything you guys would like us to do before we leave the plateau, or like if you want us to come back and do some stuff, because from what I remember, I know that there is a Talus. If you want us to come back and defeat that, leave it in the comments, and I might do that. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the Temple of Time right now. So I know that I've really explored that area, but I haven't really explored this area here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back anyway for all the Koroks that are here as well. No, I can't. I'm not even gonna attempt to grab the apple. Yeah, we're gonna head over here. Up here. Like this. If I'm correct, there should be a ladder on the side. This will go in. Just here. Traveler's bow. Really need a bow, do I? There's a bunch of arrows in these pots. I'd do with some. That's it. Let's head over to this statue. And pray. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I shall amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? A heart container or a stamina vessel? Heart container. Yes. You wish for another heart container, yes? Oui. I shall grant the power you seek. You can't go wrong with more health. Your life force has been strengthened, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. There we go. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. That old man's voice has changed quite a lot. If I remember correctly, there should be a ladder on the side of one of these. Yeah, there it is. Inside of this roof. Just falling apart. The chest. Oh, I wanted the chest first.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosh Hyrule.
That's a big name.
I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
King Rome. Last king of Hyrule.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight,
Whoa, look at his nose.
none other than you.
Whoops.
You fought valiantly when your fate took
King
an unfortunate
Longnose.
turn. And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
And there we go. Go on, here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Yippee. An item that you receive from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X when you're in the air to use it. Yippee. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Oh my god, he's disappeared. Now I can finally open the chest. Soldier's bow. Ooh, yes, please. Wrong one. Drop this. Open this. So there we go. So, we now have the quest of destroying Ganon, which I'm not going to do yet. We're going to do everything else first, and then seek out Impa. You were tasked with going to Kakariko village to speak with Impa, who will give you more details on your quest. Descend from the Great Plateau and head east beyond the Dueling Peaks, then follow the road north. The blinking dot on your sheet of sleep map will guide the way. There we go. So that's the Dueling Peaks, and there's a tower there. So, yes, right. Just like that. Actually, travel to the tower and jump from there. So we're heading over in this direction. We'll see how close to this tower we can get. There's a guy there. Very steeply. Might be able to get him. Let's go. I get him. Nice. This bomb. Kill one enemy and another 5 up here. Did he drop a shield? That looked like a very good shield. No, I don't think he did. Oh, wow, what's in this chest? A red rupee. Nice, we got some currency. Oh, did it fall? Yes, it fell over the wall. It looks. Can't carry any more shields. Let's quickly sort that out. This one's damaged, so. There we go. Use the Pogo shields for now. Right, so. We're gonna just keep following this path. Oh. Boy. Big boys. Yeah, we might go around here. I ain't messing with them. So if we get to the tower, then that'll be the end of this episode. For the next episode, we'll keep on going. So just mark that at the moment. Oh, there's a shrine here. You know what we'll do this shrine? The Bosh Kala shrine. We'll do this shrine, and then in the next episode, we will go to that tower. Which updates the map. It's just going to be the same text. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Bosh Kala. In the name of this goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Yeah, it's just the same. The wind guides you. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be a lot of paraglider. And bar. Nice. Okay, so that one's pushing towards her. This one's pushing away. So. Anything back here that I would need to go back for? No. Assuming that's the secret chest. Soldier's Claymore. Definitely going to be grabbing that. That's the most damaged one, which is why I got rid of it. Two-handed sword, so I'll not be able to use my shield. We'll use this for now. Yeah. Run all the way up here. Yeah, just like that. There we go. There's that shrine done. Resourcefulness and overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. May the goddess smile upon you. There we go, so there's that shrine done. Oop. Okay, that's just, I'm assuming, a crossover. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we will carry on to the next shrine. No, I mean, not the next shrine, over to the tower. And yeah, so yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next episode. Bye!